Salmon Creek Huskies. This is Miles with the Salmon Creek Weekly News. First up is Sean with the flag salute and Husky pledge.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Today I'm here to be safe, respectful, and responsible. What I do today will impact my world tomorrow.
Great job, Sean. Next, let's hear a Jackson interview with Mr. Dan. Hello, Mr. Dan. I'm Jackson. Thank you for letting us interview you today.
My pleasure.
Let's get to the questions. Harper from Chin's class, how many fish have you caught in one day?
I have caught 2 salmon in one day.
Sophie from Hosra's class, do you have any dogs or cats that are interested in adopting me?
I have 3 dogs, 2 littles and 1 big, and I don't know, yeah.
Isaac from Hosra's class, have you ever went fishing with a boat?
I have been on a boat, but my favorite pastime is fishing from a kayak.
Mason from Hosra's class, would you rather do the dishes or fold your clothes?
Ooh, I'd rather do the dishes. They're pretty quick to wash.
Dishes. Liam from Russell's class, is there an underground section below the school? I have been suspecting it since 2nd grade.
Well, Mr. Engelbeck tells everybody there is, but there really isn't an underground part of the school.
Carson from Stone's class, how many years have you worked here?
I've been at Salmon Creek for 13 years, and prior to that, I was at Truman for 16 years.
Ben from Stone's class, chocolate ice cream or vanilla ice cream?
Oh, most definitely chocolate.
I like chocolate ice cream as well.
Yeah.
Alexis from Holden's class, what's your favorite animal?
My favorite animal would have to be the snake. That's because I love it so much. I have it tattooed on my arm.
Brian from Holden's class, how is your year going? Do you like your year so far?
Yes, it's going pretty fast. Here it is, almost Halloween, and I love working here. I love working with the kids, and they're fun to be around.
Ruben from Marabee's class, what's your favorite sport?
Well, I don't really have a sport, but I do have seasons of the year that I like to work on cars in the winter and the fall and the spring, and then I like showing the cars during the summer, and then I have fishing in the late summer and then hunting in the fall.
Whitney from Russell's class, do you have any kids? If you do, what is their names?
I do. I have 2 girls. I have my youngest is Krista. She's 23, and my oldest is Monica. And she's 24.
Thank you for letting me interview you today, Mr. Dan.
It was my pleasure. Thank you.
Thanks, Mr. Dan. Next week, we will interview Mr. Bardo, our awesome associate principal. If you have questions from Mr. Bardo, go to the Salmon Creek news site and fill out the question form. Your question might be asked. Last week, chocolate milk edged out orange juice in the first round of this or that. This week, pie takes on cake. Let's see who triumphs.
cake better.
I like cake better.
I like pie better.
I like cake better.
I like cake better. Cake. Cake.
Cake.
Cake.
Cake.
Go.
Cake.
Cake.
Go.
Cake.
Cake. Cake. Cake.
Which one do you like?
Cake. Cake.
I would rather have cake.
Cake. Cake. Cake. Cake. Cake. Cake. Cake.
I would rather have pie.
Pie. Cake. Cake.
I'd rather have cake.
I prefer pie.
I have cake, it's yummier.
Cake.
I'd rather have cake than pie.
I'd rather have cake.
I'd rather have cake than pie.
I'd rather have cake over pie.
I'd rather have cake over pie.
I'd rather have cake.
What? I'd rather have cake.
I'd rather have cake over pie.
I'd rather have pie.
I'd rather have cake.
Definitely cake.
I'd rather have cake over pie. I'd rather have cake.
Definitely cake.
I'd rather have pie.
I'd rather have cake.
It's time to see if there's anything else for the week.
We have a new Salmon Creek PTA's guessing jar. But first, October's jar. How many cheese puffs did you think were in the jar? There were 1,096. Congratulations to Sophie. She guessed 1,140. I hope you like cheese puffs. And you get the other goodies too. November's jar is how many glow sticks do you think are in the jar? You could win a magic 8-ball and some yummy Jelly Bellies. If you think you know how many glow sticks are in the jar, go to the Salmon Creek news site to submit your guess. Remember, only one guess per student. Good luck estimating! It's time for the Husky 100. This week's 10-mile earner is Olivia from Thompson. Way to go! And keep logging those laps, Huskies.
survey question was, would you prefer gummy worms or gummy bears? 118 of you responded. 28.8% said that you would prefer gummy bears, while 71.2% said you would prefer gummy worms. Let's see what this week's survey says is.
This week's survey says is from 3rd grader Ben and 4th grader Nita. They both want to know, would you rather have sweet or sour? To submit your answer, go to the Salmon Creek News Google site. Have a great week, Huskies.